Have you ever seen photos that stop you in your tracks and make you look twice because they show so much yet leave you wanting more? That is exactly what happens with these Lisa Ann pictures in a tiny G-string. From the very first glance, you can tell these shots were meant to turn heads and keep eyes locked on the screen. Stick with me until the very end, because I will share the details that make these images stand out and why so many people cannot stop talking about them. Lisa Ann has built a name for herself by always delivering bold and confident looks that feel real and full of energy. In these particular photos, she wears a G-string that barely covers anything at all. The thin straps sit high on her hips, and the tiny front piece leaves almost nothing hidden. Her body is on full display in a way that feels natural and powerful at the same time. The lighting in the shots highlights every curve, and the way she poses shows she knows exactly how to own the camera. You see the smooth skin, the strong posture, and the playful expression on her face that makes the whole set feel alive. What makes these pictures so striking is how little fabric is involved. A G-string is already the smallest style of underwear most people ever wear, and in these images it is pulled tight and low. The result is that her backside is almost completely bare, while the front leaves only a thin strip of material. There is no heavy editing or overdone effects. The photos look straightforward and honest, which is part of why they grab attention so fast. Lisa Ann does not hide behind props or complicated setups. She simply stands, turns, and leans in ways that let the G-string do most of the talking. Many people who see these shots mention how confident she looks. Confidence is not something you can fake in a photo. It shows in the way she holds her shoulders back, the slight smile, and the direct eye contact with the camera. That mix of boldness and ease is what keeps viewers coming back for another look. The photos do not try to be soft or shy. They are open and direct, and that honesty is what makes them memorable. If you have followed her work over the years, you already know she is never afraid to push boundaries. These G-string pictures continue that same spirit. They feel like a natural next step for someone who has always chosen strong and revealing styles. The set includes different angles so you get a clear view from the front, the side, and the back. Each angle shows a new detail of how the thin fabric sits against her body and how little it actually covers. Some viewers say the photos feel almost too revealing at first, but that is the point. They are meant to leave very little to the imagination. Once you look past the shock of how small the G-string is, you start noticing the quality of the images themselves. The focus is sharp, the colors are clean, and the background stays simple so nothing distracts from her. That clean approach lets the eye stay on the subject the entire time. It is easy to see why these pictures have been shared and talked about so much. In a world full of heavily filtered and staged photos, a set that feels this direct stands out. Lisa Ann does not need extra layers of clothing or fancy lighting tricks. She lets her body and the tiny G-string carry the whole look, and it works. The result is a collection of images that feel both glamorous and raw at the same time. Stay with me just a little longer, because the final part of these photos is where the energy really peaks. The last few shots show her in slightly different poses that highlight the way the G-string moves with her body. You can almost feel the confidence coming off the screen. That is the kind of detail that makes the entire set worth watching all the way through. If you enjoyed this look at Lisa Ann's bold G-string photos, let me know in the comments which picture stood out to you the most. Give this video a like if you want to see more simple and honest looks at striking photos, and hit the subscribe button so you never miss the next one. Thanks for watching all the way to the end.